because it's gonna get annoying. But good morning. Welcome back to Mechanical Mondays. As you can see, we got the water in the water bottle as always. Ensuring to at least instilling you to drink water at least once a day to maintain, good habits for yourself. I've been playing pool all wrong, so I'll explain that in a second here. I'm just gonna finish this line drill since I had them set up. I set like a timer for 30 minutes and then do them for 30 minutes and then I film after just to see how the progress went. But after this, I was not playing or shooting at the balls correctly. I was under the assumption that for the most part, the spin applied would affect the object ball to do something, and no, it's not a thing. I'm not going to explain it correctly because I just kind of had that aha moment for myself. But in a nutshell, to pocket a ball, you need to hit it in the right spot. And to get the cue ball to where you want it to go, you need to hit it in the right way. And if you apply those two kind of concepts, hit it here and hit it like this, you can make the ball more often. I didn't think I was right, and then I set up a little experiment, and then I watched a couple videos just for myself, and I'll show you what I did so you can either just recreate it in practice, or just kind of use it as a good gauge to just think about hitting the ball. But I feel like it really helps me in a way where I can have a lot more freedom with my shot now that I understand it's just about making contact in a certain spot. So that's cool. Well, I'm not sure if I should count. I should not count that. Shouldn't count that either. Sorry, I got me flustered. But yeah. So now that we got two, I'll kind of explain it. So what I kind of light bulb moment is the 14 ball has to come in a straight line like this and make contact with 7 in a straight line like this to pocket the ball, right? So this is like the shot path, but this is the connection that your cue ball is gonna make, and it only has one point of contact, and it's just where the circles intersect or the circles connect. So in theory, I should be able to hit this ball anywhere, barring that it applies forward force and momentum, like that 7 should go in. So I can hit it rogue. Poor example, but as you saw, the 7 was kind of on its way to the pocket with kind of, this kind of awkward spin to the cue ball. So that would be where the ghost ball is supposed to make contact, and then from there you pick your shot. So let's just say I want to draw a shot, so you're like, okay, I know where to hit it, and now I'm gonna hit it with the draw shot, and it should go towards the pocket or somewhere close. But yeah, so if I'm missing today, I taught myself this little lesson yesterday, or maybe not taught it, but it finally kind of makes sense of putting the two together, and they are separate pieces, and yes, as you saw, sometimes they do there is some overlap. Yeah, so we're just gonna, so for mechanical part today, it was visualizing, and then this arm, I don't know if it's in the, so I want to do, so as I feel like I'm coming in, I'm doing like a lot of moving. So as I pull through, I pull my wrist kind of forward, like a joust almost, to keep the cue as straight as possible. Again, I'm not sure if mechanically that is the most sound thing to do, but what I feel like it does do is it keeps my cue like exactly on the route that I want it to go. And then that little twist of the wrist is just a mechanical reminder later to like push through. But I wish it wasn't there, because it's like right where I make, like where the cue ball makes contact. So straight cueing, and then the ghost ball, and then I've been having a little bit more fun with just shots in general, just because of the freedom that I've figured out. A good example of that type of freedom is Mr. Judd Trump. If you've ever watched some of his kind of closing shots, there's one that I'm thinking of where the cue ball just like bounces off of the black and like 2 feet in the air, and he makes the ball, but it just is a re-solidifying what I think works. So thank you for my TED Talk. Sorry, it's gonna be another boring day of just shooting around, but I feel like these types of days are kind of what really make practice. Because everything's brand new again. Like, I'm looking at the ball differently, I'm approaching the game differently, I'm picking speeds differently. I feel like the misses are just misses because it's new. So I really don't feel like racking a ball, like racking a set, especially for stuff like this. I probably should check it too, but sometimes you don't need to check things, but you should always check. I feel like acknowledging the fact that I don't need to check is checking in itself. And then when in doubt too, other random thought about this whole thing that I've been working on today. When in doubt, hit the ball dead center, and then try to find the ghost ball. And then Mr. Filler, or someone, maybe it was Pia. It was someone commentating Joshua Filler's match. And then he said, sometimes it's just about pocketing the ball. So if you don't want to apply any spin at all, just hit it dead center where you think the ghost ball is supposed to go, and then the ball will go in. And then after that, then you can be like, oh, okay, I'm going to hit it here anyway. Now I'm going to hit it here with this type of spin so it bounces. If anyone is watching and is like, this is absolutely not right, put it in the comments. I've been teaching myself pool. I watched Dr. Dave, Jasmine Ocean, and then Fedor Gorst, their tutorials and their videos and stuff. Coach Aaron is also really good for like need to know stuff. And then I'd say Dr. Dave is really on the scientific part of it. So I like the physics behind pool. But those are my like main sources of most of my lessons that I build for myself. Lastly, no, I'm just gonna rant through this whole thing. I've been bopping back and forth between a couple different cues. So one's a 12.5 hybrid, and then this one is a 12.2. But I really didn't think I was missing or making shots based on how I was hitting the ball. I thought it was like an equipment issue. So now I'm kind of like confused with which shaft is better. Because I played about 15 minutes each on both. And then now I'm doing all my shots on this guy. Yeah, so touching 12 should just send that one somewhere that way. Man, I really had good examples. I really wanted the balls to go in on all. Every one except one didn't go in, and the only one didn't go in inside the shot like I took it earlier. I digress. Come on, Mr. 14, be cool. Always check. I might grab like a snack here in a second. Give me 20 seconds. If you're hungry during a workout, eat. Let that be a lesson to all of you, even if you had kids. No matter what you were doing, always take a second to take care of yourself. I don't care about you. I don't care about you, the viewers, in that moment. Let that be a lesson. Don't get distracted either. So every time I hit that shot, there was an announcer that said, "Oh, like it's really hard to hit shots when you're jacked up, and most players miss." And every time I'm like, "No, that can't be that true." And I always miss. Wow, why are balls literally jumping out of the pocket today? That's the second one. Like I talk about that gnome. That gnome is here. He's causing a ruckus. Now that I've gotten a new skill. Okay, that happens a lot, so I need to figure out what's going on with that one. No pocket. See, even those shots are different to me now. Man, you know what? At least I put in the time and the effort to figure it out. But if someone would have just told me. Maybe someone did and I just didn't understand what they meant. But I don't think so. Yeah, it's so awkward now. So every time I'm looking at a shot, I used to think like, oh, this. Now, like I guess I did my best to forget it. Like I had like a complete shot in mind, and I was like building the shot. Now the shot happens in two parts. I mean, I guess it's still one fluid thought process, but mission, like find the contact point, mission one. More. So I don't know if you saw, but I had a complete disagreement with myself mechanically there. I had to force myself. If got the 2. Fun that is. I know where to hit it now. Watch me miss this. I'm like sitting here all excited. Oh, that was a close one. Then no one's on the run. What should we name the gnome? You know what? If someone was watching and gets the gnome, hats off to you. There's little Easter eggs in these videos. Not just pool. Come on now. I'm gonna edit that. Let's be serious. I'm gonna be serious. Oh, okay, so last shot was a perfect example of like, oh, the amount of spin on this will have it, where I didn't even account for like where to hit the ball. So I thought the amount of spin would offset the lack of angle that I was taking. Doesn't work like that. It's a prime example of where I was and where I am now. Enough. Come on. Oh, what was that? Is it better to tilt up and just stay there? Or rotate through? I really can't tell sometimes. How long is this taking now? Oh, if it's a long one, it's a long one. See, just make contact where you need to make contact with it. What do you think? Hit it? I think it goes. I'm not sure what happened down here, but I'm pretty sure I fouled. Well, I can. My shots are better. My hits are better. I feel like even the misses are better. Like this. Sometimes you just know. So now I'm back. I feel like I'm back to pool 101. I'm going back on another rant. Guess that's what I get. That's what I get for trying to teach myself. I guess I didn't try to teach myself, I just did. No, that's not true. So I had help from someone early on about my foot placement. And then I had someone else help me out about my shots being too much. And to loosen my grip. What did you do? I believe they were on their way. Like I said, I was going to be like a serious one, and I just chatted. Oh, also, we don't miss on Tuesdays anymore. It's Thursdays. I just need to throw that out there into the universe just as a whole. Previous me would have thought that that didn't go in. There was no way to pocket that ball due to there being only a couple ways to hit it. Not true. One day we'll get there. One day. Alright. I think I'm getting tired, so this is my last one. I hope I can pocket these balls within a reasonable era. Jeez. Say I don't want the video to end or something. Like, how am I supposed to get the cue ball there like this by hitting it softly? That's the top one? I feel like sometimes I hit so hard. Wow. Just wow, Neil. And a scratch. That's cool. Alright, good. Have a good Monday, everybody.